Hey guys, Mike with Iceberg Gaming. Today's World of Warcraft gold farming guide video takes us back out to the Twilight Highlands, which is on the continent of the Eastern Kingdoms. Since this is another Cataclysm materials farm, I highly recommend a potion of treasure finding. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you find this at all helpful, and stick around to the end. I'll show you the exact location. It's not required, but it can help speed up the process if you make a macro. All you have to do is tar Unbound Ember and then cast Moonfire. And then we are just going to be running around killing the Unbound Firelings and looting them. And we're going to do this for about half hour, and I'll report back with the results. I'm also going to be picking up any herbs and ore that I come across along the way. We are running this as a solo farm, but you can also do it in a group, and you will dramatically increase your gold per hour results. Possibly up to 3 or 4 times more gold if you do it in a group of 5. These mobs do not quite hyperspawn, but if you do a little loop around the area, as I will show you at the end, you will never run out of mobs to kill. Here is the exact location in the Twilight Highlands. It is the Humboldt Conflagration, and you can see it circled here in yellow. Now I'm going to take you through an exact route. I'm going to show you the one cycle of the farm. So if you're fast enough, you can loot every other cycle, so you can save a little bit of looting time. As you can see, I am running a Bear Tartar for the increased speed. That is something I highly recommend. And we're just going around in a big circle, spamming our macro and going in and out of travel form. Oop, a bunch of auctions just expired there. And then we just go around again. And you're going to do this for as long as you want. And I'm going to do this for another... oops. Got to restart that. Ooh. It's going to throw off our results a little bit. Anyways, I'm going to do this for about 23 more minutes, and then we'll go over the results. As you can see on our loot appraiser here, we're having a really bad string of luck here. Look at all these grays and just a couple of volatile fires. Look at all the way back, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. This is not going very well. So these results are going to be lower than typical, so keep that in mind at the end. So we just finished up our half-hour farming, and we ended up with a loot appraiser value of 13,300 gold. So that gives us a total for an hour of 26,000 gold, which is a very good farm. I was expecting a few more Volatile Fire than we got. We got 146. I was expecting more like 160, but that's still very good. So keep that in mind when you do this farm. You might get closer to 28,000 gold per hour. Of course, depending on your realm's auction house. Always check your auction house before you do any of these farms, because prices vary widely from realm to realm and from day to day. If you do this farm and the price suddenly drops, which seems to happen to me a lot, sometimes I feel like someone is following me around doing my farms and then undercutting me. If you see that, just wait a couple days and then post at the price will usually go back up. So just wait a couple days and then post. We also ended up with around 400 raw gold, so almost 1,000 raw gold in an hour is not terrible as far as raw gold goes, but it's definitely not something you want to count on. We also got a bunch of pyrite, which is very expensive. We might turn that into bars. Actually, let's double check that right now. Let's close our loot appraiser. So pyrite, right now it is not worth changing into bars, but sometimes it is, so double check that before you list anything. And we got some elementium, and we got a bunch of other volatiles that will also sell very well, a couple herbs, and a bunch of cloth from our tiny chests. We also got a few very good transmog items here. Got this one for 2,000 gold, another one for 1,200, and then a couple of several hundred ones, and then the rest of these are probably going to be disenchanted, so that will increase the gold for the farm by a little bit more. So if you follow all of those little tips, you can push that 26,000 gold up to like 27 or 28. If this video was at all helpful, don't forget to drop a subscribe and any questions in the comments section. I really appreciate them for the algorithm. And please drop a like, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.